We said that pain was invented, was introduced into the human experience by God. But what are the sources of pain that people experience in their life today? We start to take a look at the sources of pain. I'll be right back. This is the Impact Factor, a daily source of inspiration and insight to living a life of impact. I am Dr. Adebayo. While we see in scriptures that it was God that introduced pain into the human experience, it is, however, does not mean that every pain that we feel, that we experience in our lives are from God. Definitely, certainly not. So today I want to start to look at the sources of pain in people's life, and I will start with the first source today, and that is what? Self-inflicted. A lot of the problems that people are facing, sometimes they bring upon themselves. I read a funny story very many years back, and I referenced that story in my book, The Blessings of Pain. Somebody was driving on the road, driving, and then suddenly what happened? He hit a pole, a traffic, an electricity and utility pole, and he hit the pole, and the pole fell down and damaged the car and spoiled the road. And then the policeman came, saw him, and said, "Bros, hey, look, you hit the pole." What the guy just said, "Officer, it's true to God, this pole just came out of nowhere and hit me." When I read it, I laughed and laughed, because poles don't move. But what we see in that man is what we do often, and that is to give excuses, to pass the buck, to transfer the blame to somebody else, and say, "This problem I have in my life, it is all the fault of another person." And we see that in scriptures as well, when God came to meet Adam and said, Adam, what have you done? What is happening?" Adam said, "God, this is not my fault. It is the woman that you gave me." And God turned to Eve and said, "Eve, tell me, what have you done? What happened?" Of course, Eve was also quick to learn and turned and said, "God, it is not my fault. It is the snake that gave me and that deceived me." So we see the passing of the buck, and we do that often in life. The man that puts his hand in fire and gets burned should not blame the devil for getting into trouble. You see, people do all kinds of evil things, and they say, "Don't, it is the devil, it is the devil." People can put themselves into trouble. Ask your life. The Bible says, if anyone suffer, let him not suffer as a murderer. Let him not suffer as a thief. Let him not suffer as an evildoer, or as a busybody in other people's affairs. People can bring trouble upon themselves. If you are a thief, you will bring pain in your life. If you are a murderer, you will face the consequences of being a murderer. If you do evil, you will face the consequences of that evil. And some people are just even busybodies, prognosing into what does not concern them, just putting their hands, their head, everything, and then they blame other people for it. Pain can be self-inflicted. I'd like you to sit down, take a look at your life, and ask yourself, this issue I'm going into, how did I contribute to it? The earlier you recognize how you contribute to the problems you're facing, the earlier you can start to solve them and prevent yourself from putting yourself into trouble. So we see pain can be what? Self-inflicted. I say a big thank you to all our partners that made this program possible. God knows your address, and we visit you in the precious name of Jesus. I invite you, dear viewer, to consider partnering with us. If you've not done so, please subscribe to our channel on whatever platform you are watching us on Facebook, on YouTube, on Instagram. Please go ahead and subscribe. If you are watching us on YouTube, please ask that you enjoy this lovely piece of music as well as this previous edition of the Impact Factor. Stay inspired, and God bless you.